are there so many haters on social media? It's a good question. But let me tell you something, guys. This is a question that really has a definitive answer, and I think most of us know the answer to this question already. The fact of the matter is that social media is a reflection of humanity in and of itself, okay? It is a reflection of humanity itself. Social media is a outlet that people can, whether it's to inspire, whether it's to degrade, whether it's to promote, whether it's to lift up, whether it's to rip down, whether it's to create awareness, whether it's to promote a business, whether it's to chronicle or biography. There's a million different things you can utilize it for. And the fact of the matter is I kind of like to use this scenario for people that don't understand this question. When you walk into a supermarket and you're checking out or you're cashing out, what is the first thing you see besides chocolate bars and candy at the checkout aisle? It's tabloids. Tabloids are the original social media. It's the original gossip column. Before we had the capabilities of cell phones and iPads and computers. Before we had Facebook, before we had Instagram, we had no other way to absorb the lives of other people like we did with tabloids and magazines. So now we have, rather than chosen select opinions, we have opened the doors to anybody and everybody globally can voice their opinions, shoot videos, and all those things that I talked about at the beginning of this video now have become a resource for anybody and everybody, young and old. Doesn't matter what color, what religion, where you're from. It is now an open playing field. It's an open, not just playing field, but it's really almost like a shooting range. And people love to take down targets. People like to take down other people. And when you have good, you're gonna have bad. It's just the way it works. I mean, there's no real like science here. This is pretty straightforward stuff. So we have to understand that the haters come along with what we do here on social media. What we do on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all of it can be used for such incredible good. It can be used to motivate and inspire, but at the same time, the flip side of that coin is to degrade, to demotivate, and to tear down. It's just the way it works. And you have to understand that the good and the bad coexist together. Now, in a perfect world, we would love to eliminate all the negativity. We would love to. We really would, but it's impossible. And not only that, but with the negativity, when there's negativity, you know there's good. See, that's the thing. If there was no negativity, then you'd have to question as to whether there's really any good, because the negative only attack the good. So when you know there's negative, you know there's good. And that's, you have to take comfort in that. So when you put something out there and you share your heart or project your soul or whatever it is, and somebody hates on that, then you know you're doing something right. You know you're doing something right. Now, accepting this is step number one. Step number two is to do your due diligence, and when someone's hating on you, when somebody's belligerent, and when somebody's abusive, and when somebody's degrading, then you do what you got to do to get rid of them. Just delete them. Simple as that. You don't have to delete everybody, but delete them. And you know, you'll make your lives a lot less stressful. Worrying about who's out there and who's gonna hate on you is really irrelevant. And the thing is that, you know, when you look at celebrities and you look at all the top names, they take so much abuse, from paparazzi to, you know, abusing their privacy rights, and us as the consumer judging and critiquing and talking and gossiping about them constantly. You have to understand that when you put yourself out there, even when it's on a very small scale like social media, you got to understand that you're going to have that very same critique, period. You're not exempt from that. You're not exempt from criticism and critique. And understand that when you're being criticized and then when you're being critiqued, that's not such a bad thing. That just means you put yourself out there. And when you put yourself out there, you got to understand there's going to be people looking for you. Okay? You're a bunch of geese flying through the sky. Guess what? There's hunters down below. They may get you, they may not, but the fact is you can't eliminate those hunters. They're always going to be there. They're always going to be there. So all you can do is try and fly higher. Let them take their shots and let it be. I hope it helps, and I hope I've inspired somebody. I hope it inspired at least one person to understand that you don't want to stop putting and projecting the positive. Keep doing it. I promise you it will pay off, because when you project into the universe, it will project back to you. And whether that's positive or whether that's negative is exactly what you're going to get. My words, I'm done. Talk to you soon.
I was born, they couldn't hold me down. I've never been speaking.